Today's video is all about frames. So they're going to be pictured frames and mirror frames from the Dollar Tree. For this first DIY, I'm going to be using two. I'm just removing the plastic, and I'm going to be removing the back of the frame along with the mirror. Now I'm going to be using one of my little miniature screwdrivers out of the kit from the Dollar Tree because they have the little screws in the back. Thank you all so much for clicking on my video, and welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny and I create budget-friendly home decor that is very easy to do. Now that I have the backings and the mirrors removed, I have two. I'm going to go in and give it a coat of this green Hunter color spray paint from the brand Rustic. And as you can see, I have them spray painted front and back, and I'm going to attach them together from the bottoms. Now you can flip these over and add a piece of painter stick or a piece of wood to connect them in the back. I'm going to be connecting them in the front. Now I just grabbed a piece of scrap wood that I had left over from those Dollar Tree bamboo boxes. I did a video on those, and I'll link that video if you haven't seen it in the description box below as well. And this was the perfect size piece, that's why I used it. And I'm just going to add some hot glue, but you can use a stronger glue. These Gorilla Sticks usually do well, and I'm just going to place it right over the front because I'm going to be covering this up with some florals and also one of these LED candles that the Dollar Tree sell in the 2-pack. I already added the batteries to one, and to turn it on and off, you just twist the bottom. So I'm going to attach this in the center of that wood piece using some hot glue. And I'm just going to place the hot glue right along the candle, making sure I do not get any glue on the bottom where you turn it on and off and change out the batteries. Once I get that attached, I am going to bring in some fall picks that I got from Walmart for 97 cents because I do want to make this a fall piece. I'm not using all of the pieces off of these picks, so that's why I have two, because I'm going to pull off only the pieces that I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to start hot gluing them around the candle. I'm also going to be overlapping the candle as well, kind of giving it a little bit of coverage. I just wanted to kind of make this little area full and make sure that I cover up that wood piece. Even if it peeked out, the wood piece looks nice, but I'm just going to try to get as much covered as possible. So I'm just playing with the pieces of the picks and just figuring out my placement, and then I'm just going to use this hot glue to get everything attached. I wanted to make this fall because I do want to start making some fall pieces that's going to blend in with my existing decor. And so this is my first video where I am doing something for fall, and here is how it looked. I turned it on, and I'm just going to hang this on a hook, and it looks really great with a picture that I already have on this particular wall, and it blends in with some other colors that I have in this room. This is hanging in my dining room, which is also my plant room, and it blends in very well. So I grabbed some 5x7 picture frames from the Dollar Tree. I do have two here because I'm going to be creating two identical frames because I will be gifting one, but I'm only going to be creating one and showing you one on this video. So I'm removing the backing, the paper, the glass, and the little black tabs from this frame so that I can give it a coat of that green color spray paint. Now, I always find canvas, the canvas frame pictures on the wood frames in the Dollar Tree that I like, that I want to create pictures for. So here's the two frames, and then I'm going to show you that Rust-Oleum color green spray paint again, and I'm just going to give this one nice good coat. Now I'm going to be working with one frame. So here is the canvas frame from the Dollar Tree, and I chose this one because it matches some pillows that I have on my little nook in that room, and I'll show you the pillows, that way you can see that it almost look identical without the greeneries, but I am going to be adding greeneries to this project as well. So I removed the staples and everything, and I removed it from the frame, and now I'm just taking the backing so that I can cut out the image to cut it down to size. So some of the image have to get cut off because I have to make sure it fit on the frame. And then I'm going to add some hot glue to the top and the bottom and place it on the back side of the frame. When I take the staples off of these canvas frames, I always save the little hooks because they're great for when you're creating DIY signs. So I just showed you these pack of greenery picks, also come from the Dollar Tree, and I originally was just going to use one and add it to the frame so it can mimic that pillow cover, but I decided to take two and just cut them down to size so I can have one at the top and one at the bottom. It is so simple and easy to work with picture frames because you can always change the colors, you can add to them, and it's also really easy to work with canvas frames from the Dollar Tree as well, which I do a lot on my channel. So as you can see, I'm cutting down those two greenery picks out of the pack from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to add some hot glue and just place them where I think they will look great. And then once I get that complete, I'm going to add the glass and this backing back to the picture frame. I'm going to be securing it with some glue. So I'm going to go along the inside of the frame with some glue before I place my glass back in, because I did pull off those black tabs, which you could have left them there, but I'm just going to go ahead and secure everything with some glue. And once I get that tacked down and I add the backing, that is it for this. I thought this was a quick and easy way to elevate that canvas frame from the Dollar Tree, and also to have a picture in the room that blends in with some other decor that I have. Now I have these three frames from the Dollar Tree. I already removed the backing and the little glass, and they always have these in the Dollar Tree, but I didn't want them to be black. I wanted to give them a rustic brown look. So what I'm going to do first is go over these frames using some white paint, and then I'll go over that white paint with some cafe color. Now I believe these are like oh, I don't think they're 5x7s. I think they're the smaller ones. I have to look at the paper frames, because as you can see, the opening is really small. But I love these frames, and the Dollar Tree always have these out, and I've always been meaning to do something with them. And so I decided to pick them up to create something for the fall. So once I have them painted with the white paint and that dries, I am going to now go in with that cafe color. I'm going to use one of the sponges from the Dollar Tree, and I'm not going to give it a full coverage. I'm just going to kind of brush it on so I don't have to do any distressing, and that's going to give me that rustic look that I'm going for. And once I get that complete, to make this a fall piece, I am going to be using a fall pick that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be pulling the leaves off of that pick. Now the backing to these pictured frames, I'm just going to paint them white, because the backing to these picture frames are very sturdy, and that's why I really liked it. The frames are sturdy, and the backing of these pictured frames are sturdy as well, so I was able to paint them. So after I get all three painted, I am going to take that sanding block from the Dollar Tree and just distress over some of that paint, just to give that backing not such a stark white look. And then after I get that complete, I'm going to pull three leaves off of that Dollar Tree pick that I have, and I'm just going to place them right over the frames and tack them down with some hot glue. Once that is complete, I'm just going to place them right back in the frame, and I added the little glass back in them, and I'm just going to close them up, and that's going to be it. I love these. I'm going to style these on my plant stand when the fall comes. I really like how they turned out. They have a nice look to them, and they are definitely perfect for the fall. Now for this piece, I always see these little pieces, mirror frames in the Dollar Tree that has this little knob on them. And I picked up a few because I have another project that I want to do using these. So this is really simple and easy. I'm just going to remove the cardboard backing, which is easy to pop off. And then I'm going to be removing the mirror and the knob because I do want to give this a coat of that same color green spray paint that I've been using. I do love having green in my home. I love different shades of green. It's just my favorite color. So as you can see, this knob screws off really easy. Once I get that done and get it painted, what I'm going to do is now take that cafe color chalk paint and I'm going to distress around this piece, and that's just to give it a nice rustic look. I love the color of that cafe paint blended in with any green. It just looked really nice to me. Once I get that complete, any round or wood piece, scrap piece that you have will work for this, but I have this 4-pack of these little wood pieces from Hobby Lobby. I believe they were only like $1.79. So I'm just going to take one, and I'm using another one of those LED candles from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take that bottom piece and hot glue it to that little round wood piece, and then I'm going to attach that right over that hole. I love that this wood piece is chunky, so it's enough space to secure this to the frame. Now, just to embellish this a little bit for fall, I'm just going to attach 2 of these leaves off of that pick from the Dollar Tree to the mirror, and that's just to give it a little fall touch to it. And then what I'm going to do is add the mirror and the backing back to the frame, and then I'm just going to add my candle right on there, and this is really cute. I think it upgraded it really nice, and I think it's a beautiful little nightlight for your wall. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.